Today we are going to learn about e-business. Meaning. E-business means using the internet to connect people and processes. It stands for electronic business and is derived from the term email and e-commerce. It uses web, internet, intranets, extranets, or a combination of thereof for the purpose of conducting business. The term e-business was first used by IBM in 1997 with the purpose of providing a platform for buyers and sellers to buy and sell goods. Till that time, the term e-commerce was used. Although the terms e-business and e-commerce are used interchangeably, they are not synonymous. E-commerce refers to buying and selling online, whereas e-business covers all the business activities conducted online. E-commerce is a branch of e-business. Let us now see the impact of e-business. E-business has opened up paths to new customers around the world. It has helped to create a closer and responsive relationship with partners, employees, and suppliers. E-business has brought about a fundamental change in the way the business is done. It has connected, adapted, and integrated the IT systems in such a manner, making it possible for the companies to manage their business efficiently. It also helps in better communication between business houses and makes purchasing easier for large organizations. E-business has made it possible to introduce new and innovative ways to add value to the existing products and services without adding to the cost. The internet and the web provides new opportunities to all the different aspects of business like selling, customer relationship, product and service design, user support, geographic expansion, and supply chain integration. Internet is a network created by the company for the purpose of firm's internal communication. On the other hand, extranet is a type of intranet which is accessible to some people outside the company like authorized customers, suppliers, and vendors. Now let us see the scope of e-business. The wide scope of e-business can be understood by examining the large number of people and parties involved in electronic transactions. Till now, most of the businesses in India were managed through traditional methods. Now, many businesses have become aware of the advantages of e-business and hence incorporated this into their strategies. The scope of e-business is quite vast. It covers a lot of aspects such as online shopping as well as online stock and other transactions. All major business functions such as production, finance, marketing and personal administration. Different managerial activities such as planning, organizing and controlling. And lastly, communication between business houses. E-business transactions have been made possible due to the various business and payments apps. Example, Phone Pay, Google Pay, Swiggy, Ola, etc. A firm, electronic transactions and networks extends into 6 directions. The first one, business to business. Second, business to consumer. Third, consumer to business. Fourth, consumer to consumer. Fifth, business to administration. And sixth, consumer to administration. Now let us see the different types of e-business. E-business stands for electronic business. It uses web, internet, intranets, extranets or the combination of thereof for the purpose of conducting business. Here in the figure, we can see the scope of e-business and their types. The first one, business to business. In this type, the business happens between two business entities. There are no individual consumers involved. Since both buyers and sellers are business firms, the name is referred to as B2B, that is, business to business. The business firms need to interact with each other for a variety of services such as supply of ancillary parts or components to manufacturers, provision of value-added services like catering, providing manpower, etc. All such business transactions come under this category. The second one, business to consumer, that is B2C. B2C refers to transactions between firms and consumers. It has business entities at one end and consumers at the other. The firms make use of their websites for marketing their product or service. These include promotion, product information, product and service reviews, and product delivery at the doorstep of consumers. A customer searches for product or service to satisfy his needs, selects the vendor or the seller and negotiates price. He then receives the product and service, makes payment, gets service and warranty claims. In this method, the cost of product is kept low and transactions are done faster. Example, Flipkart or Amazon website. Let us come to the third type, consumer to business, that is C2B. Under this, the consumer requests for a specific service from the business firms and quotes the price he is willing to pay for the same. That is, posts his request for specific service online with a budget. The firms then review the requirements of consumers and then quote their price for the product or service requested by him. Example, pest control services, taxi services, doorstep food delivery services, etc. The next one, fourth one, consumer to consumer, that is C2C. Consumer to consumer involves online transactions between consumers through a third party. A consumer posts an item he wants to sell on a website and other consumers bid to purchase. Here, the site acts as an intermediary between consumers. The internet also leads to formations of interactive consumer groups. The consumers can post their complaints and their redressal is also possible through such groups. Over here, redressal means difficulties, their problems. Example, obey. Now we come to the fifth point, that is business to administration, that is B2A. Business to administration covers all the online transactions between the business firms and public administration. Example, transactions involved in the registration of companies, payment of taxes, getting permits, etc. The last point, consumer to administration, that is C2A. It covers all the electronic transactions conducted between individuals and public administration. Example, getting passport, Aadhaar card, licenses, etc. The index measures an economy's preparedness to support online shopping. Netherlands has topped the list. Hope you all have understood the meaning of e-business, the impact on e-business, the scope of e-business, and the different types of the scope of e-business.